Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend, and I'm all alone. Not sure what just happened to James. He was here until I literally turned it on for us to be here. So that was kind of weird. It looks like he's coming back in. Hold on one second. Let's see.
See, I was trying to get out during the video so I could get back in before this whole thing went down, and then all of a sudden, yeah. Anyways, my apologies.
And you are?
Oh, I'm your black friend James. Just a little irritated by this computer right now.
Yeah, it is not being kind today.
No, not at all.
So we were talking about this before the show, and I'm just curious: do you have high-speed internet, or what? What is the dealio?
That's what I'm supposed to have. I don't know. Like it sometimes works great. Sometimes it just does what it wants to do. Like I literally turned everything off. No TVs on downstairs. Everything is like all the Wi-Fi on all my devices is off. Oh, I guess my TV technically takes Wi-Fi, but it's not really being in use. It's just used. I'm just streaming to that thing right now, and everything's off. I actually was going to use my other screen to look at stuff tonight, but I don't know if that was causing any issues, so I just turned it off. So yeah, I don't know, man.
Special needs, man. So I've got a couple of things to try tonight, and I also have an exciting announcement. We have historically done an activity called Podmas. And you had brought it up recently. Hey, do you think we're going to do it this year? And I said, I'm on board. What do you want to do? So have you figured out what you would like to do?
No.
Oh, because this is what I'll be doing. A wine adventure. So 24 half bottles of wine.
Okay.
So I will be drinking one a night, the 24 nights leading up to Christmas.
If I liked wine, that might be a thing, but...
You know, I'm not a big wine drinker, but I thought it would be interesting.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Who knows? Maybe I'll find myself all of a sudden becoming a wine drinker.
Who knows?
So we will be in.
I don't know. I just like wine is like champagne has been something I like, but wine is not one.
And I think we're back to you being on a super delay.
Oh my god!
Maybe
dude.
not. Maybe not. 1.
2.
Okay, so it's not a super delay, but it's a little delay. So, like I said, I've got a couple things to try. Do you have anything to try tonight?
Not anything new. Just some stuff, I haven't had in a while.
All right. Well, I will, I suppose, go ahead and do my stuff then. So I have 3 items. Would you like me to do 1, 2, or 3? 2. All right. So these are Loakers Tortina Mini Originals. You can get these at Costco. They are milk chocolate enrobed wafer with hazelnut cream. So it's not something I would normally get. They are individually wrapped. They are kind of tiny. And they have 100 years on them. So hopefully these are not 100 years old. So it almost looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup, kind of. Oh, and it's got the little logo.
That's cool.
That's really good.
Like that Nutella hazelnut.
Yeah, it kind of almost has a. Have you ever had like a Kinder Egg?
Mm-mm.
So it's basically like a Kinder Egg for adults, except it's in the shape of like a Reese's.
Oh, cool.
All right, next up, 1 or 3. All right. This is the new flavor, Holiday Creamy Vanilla Coca-Cola.
Oh.
This is the 0 sugar version because,
I did see that. You know what? They did have that on the freestyle machine at the theater.
So my wife picked this up for me to try, and she's already tried it but wouldn't tell me. Well, it says it's Holiday Creamy Vanilla. And I don't know where they get the holiday part from, unless it's just because of the fact that it's being released during the end of the year. I don't taste anything in there that would be holiday related. And it really doesn't taste any more vanilla-y to me than...
Oh, sorry.
We're going to watch the news.
No, I was trying to... the Wi-Fi on my thing turned on again. On my whatchamacallit turned on again.
Maybe
my
just
phone.
Turn off the TV.
Even though I turned it off. There we go.
So, I mean, it's fine. It's not really anything too special in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the last item I have is Sugarland's Sippin' Cream. Let's see.
Who?
Sugarland Sippin' Cream. This is a strawberries and cream liqueur. It's very low alcohol content.
Oh, it's a liqueur, so yeah.
But it's meant for just sitting around sipping. And it comes in a cute little bottle. I'm sorry, are you eating a little pie?
Yeah, man.
So it comes, in a little cute 50 milliliter bottle. And I tried... Ooh, that smells nice. I tried another one of these before, which was Eggo. But it really just tasted like syrup. Yeah, it didn't really taste like... But this smells really good. Strawberries and cream, so... I think it tastes stronger than it should, considering how low alcohol content it is.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenny says, in reference to the Coke, it just tastes like regular vanilla Coke, and I would tend to agree. It does just taste like.
They figured out a way to remark. They just figured out a way to market
So I do want to try something. I'm going to
with a
take
holiday.
a little sip of each and see how they go together.
No, there you
Nope, that's not good.
go.
Yeah, nope. That's not. That's
What
not.
was that one? What was it? What's the sipping cream one? What's that one?
Strawberries and cream.
Oh yeah, no, no strawberries and vanilla Coke. I don't think that's going together at all. They just needed a good way to market for the holidays. That's all they did.
So you got a little pumpkin pie going on, huh?
No, this is not a pumpkin pie, my guy. This is a Miss Patty LaBelle sweet potato pie. So good. I haven't had one of these in a long time.
Does it taste like she's singing in your mouth? Bro, what is up with your phone? Can you put it in your pocket so we don't have to listen to it vibrate every 3 seconds?
Thought I'd turn that off too.
Clearly you did not. All right, let's.
There we go.
Before we move into the cruise stuff, how is the shutdown going for you?
It's going.
You guys are now.
It's really hard. I mean, it's getting really hard to get up and go to work.
How much sick time do you have?
I have quite a bit.
How many days are you allowed to take off before you have to have a doctor's note?
Yeah, well, I'm getting to that point, bro. I don't know why.
No, and it's unfortunate because, out of one side of my mouth, I would say, it's your duty and you're going to get paid at some point. But the other side is it's not. I mean, I know that there are a lot of people that, they're having to go pick up jobs elsewhere in the interim because they need to get paid today.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the sad part is some of those people aren't allowed to get another job right now because, some of the military guys, they're depending on and some of the stuff. It's depending on what you have to let them know if you're going to pick something else up. And then they can determine, oh, well, that's fine or not. I'm like, bro, you're not paying me. So, right, if I come in, if it doesn't interfere with what I'm doing here, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. If it's not affecting your ability to do your job, and then sure.
Yeah, but yeah, they're trying to say some of the stuff that they put out. It was oh, make sure if you pick up something else, you have to make sure you let us know because it can't be certain things. It can't be certain things, and I was like, what? It said something about doing another security job or something. You're not supposed to do that. I'm we're not really. We're security. But we're not really security.
Well, and I don't understand why picking up a security job would be a conflict as long as it's
exactly
not a conflict.
Right. I mean, if I was able to pick up something at a nightclub or something like that, working just on my days off.
Yeah, maybe they're worried about the reflection it could hold on the TSA.
Nobody has to know that I work there. I mean, except maybe the people that work there. Nobody else has to know, hey, oh, yeah, I saw you at the club the other night. Yeah, I worked there too. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, tonight we are going to do part 3 in our prepping for 2027 group cruise.
Oh yeah, this is
Um,
part 3, huh?
yeah, so part one was
Like,
really a ship overview and kind of the
right.
itinerary of the cruise. Episode two was a deep dive into the restaurants.
Yep.
And today we're going to be docking in Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlán, and Puerto Vallarta and breaking down the best shore excursions. Well, we're going to break down all of the shore excursions, and we'll each call out some of the ones that we think are some of your best bets. So before we dive into the excursions themselves, first I want to call out right now on NCL, they are starting a Black Friday deal early. This is a heck of a deal. It's 50% off all cruises, plus free unlimited open bar, free specialty dining, free Wi-Fi package, free excursions, free airfare for second guest, and kids sail free. Plus, if you are at all interested in cruising with them multiple times, this is where this really matters. They are offering 3 extra latitudes rewards points per night. So this is a 7-day cruise. So instead of getting 7 points for that, you're going to get 28.
Interesting.
So does that matter? I mean, it does if if you are cruising with Norwegian often or are going to, getting moved up in those tiers matters to get bigger discounts at the spa or at, you know, excursions. There are discounts there. There are discounts at for specialty dining. There are discounts for lots of stuff. The higher up
Yeah.
in the tiers you move. So 28 points pretty much would take you straight into silver if you had never cruised before.
Oh, nice.
For me, I'm already in silver because when you cruise in a haven or in a suite, you actually get double points. So I'm already at 28 points, which is put you into silver. But with this kind of deal, I could move into gold pretty quickly. I'm not going to do it because I've already signed up, and the deal that I had, personally, I think is better. At the time that I signed up, I got $300 of onboard ship credit per person, so that'll come in handy, I think, at some point. So definitely, if you are on the fence, get off the fence. This deal is on for the next 24 hours, basically.
Man, they doing Black Friday early.
It makes me think that that's probably going to be the deal on Black Friday as well.
Yeah.
And then just really quickly looking at, from a pricing perspective, what are the rooms looking like right now? So you've got your inside rooms starting at $919 per person. Ocean view rooms starting as low as $1109 per person. That's an obstructed ocean view. Your balconies are starting at $1489 per person. Club balcony suite is starting at $1759. And your suite, so this is on this ship, there is no haven, but the suites you can get for as low right now as $2259, and that's a family suite, which can have up to 6 people in it. So that's a heck of a price. I looked earlier just for myself to see if it would have been a better deal for me to switch and get the pricing that's available right now, and it's not. So, especially since I'd be giving up that $600 of onboard ship credit between the two of us.
Yeah, that's true.
So, with all of that being said, let's dive in, shall we, to the shore excursions on this cruise. And first port that we're going to is Cabo San Lucas, where this is really going to be your adventure and ocean magic. And Cabo San Lucas, it's a tender port. What does that mean, James?
Getting off the boat, onto another little boat, take you to shore.
Yes, that is the long and short of it. I would highly suggest to anyone, if you are thinking you want to do an excursion in Cabo, do an early morning excursion, because the early morning excursions get priority access to the tenders to get off the ship quicker. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the excursions and their times. Try to get an early one. Tyrus calls out ATV mini Jeeps in Cabo is the best. Well, that's your opinion, and nobody asked for it.
Wow.
Right? I know.
Yeah, trick. Yeah.
Thinks everybody cares what he thinks. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding, obviously. First up, James, what do we got?
We got a 3-in-1 paddle, kayak, and snorkel. This is a 3.5-hour excursion. Let's see. It says one of the most popular activities in
Los Cabos.
Yeah, Los Cabos. I was like, Los Cabos. Los Cabos is snorkeling, and this is the perfect way to snorkel and so much more. Board one of our inflated fast boats and head out to the famous arch and sea lion colony, the famous landmark of Cabo San Lucas. Then hold on tight as the captain opens up the motor. Ooh, and you speed out to a secluded bay. After a short safety briefing, dive into the depths to explore the wide array of ocean life. Enjoy kayaking around the bay. Grab a sea scooter. Oh, that's kind of cool. A sea scooter, and speed through the clear blue water. And try your hand at stand-up paddleboarding, or spend time snorkeling the area, searching for the tropical sea life, starfish, and colorful corals. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Back on board, take a fast ride past the homes of the rich and famous as you return back to the marina for an ice-cold beverage and light snack.
And this one, it's got a maximum weight, James, 265.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I'm pushing a little over that right now.
Minimum age is 5.
Yep. Due to the boat design, there are no bathroom or shade on board, so make sure you do that.
You're ready to pee in the ocean.
Yeah. Don't have any blood in your pee. Sharks. Anyway, activities may be canceled or limited due to weather conditions. So changes are made by the official port captain. This tour is not for guests who are pregnant or with neck and back problems, and is not wheelchair or scooter accessible. Oh, what? Guests must bring their own towels? What kind of gangster crap is that, bro?
Adults are $99, kids are $79. And remember, with our group, you're going to get a $50 Shore-Excursion credit at every port. So right away, that first adult is really $49.
And that's it's a 3.5-hour excursion, and that's an activity level 3. I don't remember exactly what the activity levels were.
So 3 is the highest.
Yeah.
And it basically just means you're going to be moving. And obviously, if you're paddling and kayaking, that's to be expected.
There you go.
So we got Dave Edwards checking in. Hey, Dave.
What up, man? Dave
was on the Alaska cruise with us. Hopefully, he's thinking about coming to Mexico with us.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Tyra says the port in Cabo has been remodeled, so tenders are now larger covered boats.
Oh. Well, I guess.
I don't know what he's talking about, but the tenders, at least when I was in Hawaii, are the lifeboats that they have on the ship. And yes, they're covered and they're very fast. So
that's good.
So next up, this is probably what Tyrus was referencing. 4x4 off-road adventure, 2-person per vehicle. Duration, same 3.5 hours. Zip off into the desert and along the sea in a 2-person all-terrain vehicle accompanied by a naturalist that will enlighten you on the unusual landscape, flora and fauna, After departing from the pier, you will follow a scenic route through the strikingly beautiful terrain at the tip of Baja California. The deeper you delve into the stark desert landscape, the more enchanting it will become, especially with your guide pointing out the unusual land formations and elaborating on the most fascinating flora and fauna. Wow, they're really highlighting that. Next, after receiving your safety briefing and signing your waiver, you will zip off into the desert in a 4x4 all-terrain vehicle that's ideal for negotiating the rugged landscape.
And seeing the flora and fauna.
Yes. As you drive along, you will pass through arid mountains into deep canyons and follow the sand dunes that protect the beach-blessed coast. You can expect a remarkably picturesque ride with the occasional stop for your guide to elaborate on the flora. Besides ever-present cacti, a variety of palms dot the landscape, as do Damiana shrubs, whose serrated leaves are consumed as tea or infused into margaritas. Back at the recreational center, tequila tasting will be offered for those of legal age. Afterwards, you'll transfer back to the pier.
Well, so hopefully there's a ride back to the pier, because God knows, after you've had a tequila tasting.
Yeah, so some things to know. This tour does include approximately a half mile of walking with uneven paved surfaces, unnatural terrain, and incline. Tour is not available to wheelchair guests. Blah, blah, blah. Guests should be in good condition, lightweight clothing, and clearly there's no weight restrictions if Tyrus did this one. So it says adults $329, children $329.
Long pants, closed-toed shoes are mandatory.
And Dave says he had a blast on the Alaska cruise, which is great to hear, but that his wife just broke her back. Oh, no. Oh. I'm really sorry to hear that. Let her know that we'll be thinking about her and in our prayers and everything. The cruise is 499 days away, so there is hopefully time. It is March of 27, so but hopefully, either way, I obviously only care that she gets better. And Dave asks, what other platforms are you on? So tonight we're broadcasting out on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Kick. So you can find us on 4 different platforms tonight. Tyra says, be advised, sea lions are not afraid of humans and often interact with kayaks and jump onto back to boats. Fishermen feed them fish.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool. And sea lions are not small.
No, they are not. Next up is pretty much the exact same thing, except this is a 4x4 off-road adventure, 4-person per vehicle.
Tyra said that excursion is doubled in price.
So it's important to note, it does say that it's this is a per vehicle price. So $329 is for 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Similarly, a 4-person vehicle is $599 for 4 people. So really, when you think about it, it's $150 per person in the 4 vehicle if you got 4 people.
Got you.
So, like, let's say you, me, the wife, and girlfriend all decided, let's do this. Then we'd be coming out actually less than that because we each would have a Shore-Excursion credit.
Right.
So we'd be able to do it for
$100 a person.
$125 per person. Math. I know that's not hard. I know that's not good for you.
You said 150. Okay.
So if it's $600 and we're going to take $100 off, that's $500. What's 500 divided by 4?
Huh?
Yeah, math. I know. What's up next, James?
Anyways, this is an all-inclusive catamaran whale watching experience. This is a 2.5-hour excursion. Cruise through the Sea of Cortez on a double-deck catamaran and look for whales breaching the water surface. Along the way, you will pass the El Arco, the iconic arch-shaped granite formation at the tip of the peninsula, where you will likely see sea lions along the rocky shore. Still, the star attraction are the whales that migrate to breed or give birth. That's right. I forgot about that. That's what they, oh, that stuff up there. Um, More than a dozen species of whales frequent these waters, including humpback, blue whales, and gray whales. That would be amazing to see all those. Um, it is always a breathtaking sight as one of these behemoths come up for oxygen. Humpbacks are particularly mesmerizing to watch as they acrobatically breach the water surface, waving their flukes up and down as they dive. The When blue whales surface to exhale, the spray from their blowholes can shoot as high as 30 feet in the air. As you observe these massive, what is it?
I was going to say crustaceans, but no, it's not a crustacean. It's a cetacean.
Observe these massive. What is that supposed to be? Creatures? I don't know. Anyways, appetizers will be served and the bar will be open. So they said the highlights: look for whales. And other creations. I've never heard that word
A
before.
Cetacean is generally a marine mammal, a whale, dolphin, or porpoise.
Okay, cetacean. I've never heard that term before.
I haven't either.
Let's see. So it says, look for whales and other cetaceans while cruising through the Sea of Cortez. Learn fascinating facts about whale behavior and their breeding patterns. Enjoy appetizers and drinks from the open bar on the catamaran open bar. I like that. Look for sea lions on the rocky shoreline of the Arco at the peninsula's tip. It says helpful hints: dress in weather appropriate clothing, wear flat, comfortable walking shoes. Participants must be at least 5 years old and weigh no more than 265 pounds.
I mean, if you've got a kid that's over 265 pounds, you've got a problem.
That's crazy. Yeah. The tour not available to guests who utilize a wheelchair. Those guests with mobility concerns are cautioned to evaluate their personal level of ability and stamina. This is a seasonal excursion. Whale watching season in Cabo San Lucas starts on the 15th of December and finishes on the 15th of April.
Well, good timing for us.
Yeah, we'll be right near the end of that. Minimum, yeah, that's blah blah. The tour is not available to expecting mothers. Guests are recommended to bring light sweaters for cooler days. Safety reasons, guests will be required to remove footwear upon boarding the catamaran. What? Anyways, snacks will be served in bento boxes and shared between couples. What? An open bar is available. Guests must drink responsibly. Guests will get to see different types of wildlife: seabirds, sea lions, whales, and other species. Wildlife sightings cannot be guaranteed. Guests drinking alcoholic beverages must consume responsibly and have a valid ID. This is $199 for adults and $159 for children. Again, this is a 2.5-hour excursion, and this is an activity level 1.
Next up, all-inclusive catamaran with 2-bay snorkel. This one's 4 hours. Cruise through the surrounding waters in a spacious double-deck catamaran and snorkel at 2 prime locations. The scenery will be absolutely spectacular the entire way, but especially at El Arco, the natural arc that the tides and wind have cut out of the sheer granite over thousands of years. Few spots are so photogenic, especially if sea lions are present. In time, the captain will select an ideal spot to snorkel depending on the conditions. You can expect to observe an ever-changing parade of tropical fish in the Sea of Cortez, whose waters famed oceanographer Jacques Cousteau named the Aquarium of the World. The second snorkeling site will be teeming with marine life as well. Colorful parrotfish, vertical striped Moorish idols, and bright blue damselfish are just a few of the species frequently spotted. When you are not snorkeling, you can partake of an array of snacks, a box lunch, and the open bar. Oh, that sounds smart. Let's snorkel after having many drinks. Highlights. Cruise to the tip of the Baja California Peninsula aboard a spacious catamaran. Snorkel the crystal clear waters at 2 locations teeming with marine life. Enjoy box lunch, various snacks, and drinks from the open bar. Look for sea lions on the rocky shoreline at El Arco. Dress in weather appropriate clothing. Well, if I'm going snorkeling, wear flat, comfortable shoes. Participants must be at least 5, not weigh more than 265. Moderate amount of activity. Participants should be good physical condition, able to swim. Tour is not available to wheelchair guests or mobility concerns or pregnant women. They got to be careful there. They shouldn't just say pregnant women. Guests are required to bring a beach towel. Blah blah blah. $199, $159.
I don't understand this bring a beach towel thing. That's gangster. I guess the ship has towels, right?
Yes, and
towels.
I can tell you that when we, at least in Hawaii, every port when we would get off the ship, the ship actually had a little tent set up where you could check out a towel, and so you could take as many as you wanted. But it was, if you didn't return it, you got charged $25
Okay.
per towel.
Yikes. But that is $199 and $159 for children. The Ark Exploration and Clear Boat Experience.
Is it sad that I really wanted this to be the Ark of the Covenant?
Oh man, hey, you never know. That could be crazy if that was the chase. But anyways, this is a 1.5 hour excursion. See Cabo's iconic sea life. Man, I'm just making stuff up. Seaside natural landmarks while cruising in a boat that is completely transparent, which will allow you to observe the wonders underwater as well. Unlike boats with only see-through bottoms, this innovative vessel offers unobstructed views. Goodness. So there is nothing to block your view of life beneath the sea and or above. Even the seating is transparent. That is crazy. You will pass over coral reefs teeming with colorful fish and maybe see other marine life. The natural attractions along the shore are just as plentiful and include the large ark that the sea and wind have carved out of the granite at Land's End. Is that what it's called, Land's End? I guess that must be it. You will also cruise past Lovers and Divorce Beach. What?
Lovers Beach and Divorce Beach.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of those. It is a scenic and immersive adventure where every angle is is a photo-worthy moment, above the water and below. Highlights cruise through the amazing sea in a boat that hull is 100% transparent. Enjoy the uninterrupted views the bountiful marine life below the surface. Look for the schools of colorful marine life. See the natural wonders along the shore, including the iconic arch at Land's End. Again, dress comfortably. Dress weather appropriate clothing. Shoes will be removed and kept in storage for the tour. Dang, no shoes. Okay. Let's see. All times are approximate and depend on the departure time from the port. Tour sensitive to weather conditions, guests must sign a waiver to participate. Guests in wheelchairs and others with limited mobility should not select this tour. Beach water clarity may vary throughout the year. I'd like to know what that actually is, but this is a this starts at this one is 109 for adults and 89 for children. Again, this is a 1.5 hour tour or excursion, and this is a level dose.
Next up, we've got Baja highlights. This is a 4-hour one.
Baja.
Experience the beauty and cultural richness of Baja on this excursion that features both scenic and historic sites. Board your transportation for a picturesque drive through the Baja California desert terrain. Your first stop is at a local glass factory where you'll watch artisans at work, learn their time-honored techniques, and browse their colorful creations at the gift shop. Continue on onto the Mexican town of San Jose del Cabo and stroll on your own along the charming tree-lined streets and enjoy the colorful murals and the historic town plaza. You'll stop at one of the area's most renowned restaurants for a complimentary beverage while you take in sweeping panoramic views of the Bay of Cabo San Lucas and El Arco in the distance. Upon return to the port, visit the heart of Cabo San Lucas and learn about the original settlement and the native flora of the region. You may request to be dropped off for independent sightseeing. A 10-minute walk returns you to the ship. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding that they will be mixing with members of the general public. Adults 75, children 49, 4 hours, level 1. And Tyra says, Lover's Beach is dangerous. It has an undertow. A lot of places do. Every cruise I have been on gives a strong warning about swimming there.
Hey, this excursion is also available in German.
Yeah, it is. What we got next, James?
Hey, beach camel ride adventure with lunch. This is a 4-hour excursion. Ride a camel, caravan style, along one of the most beautiful beaches in Baja California, and celebrate the adventure while dining on Mexican specialties and sampling tequilas. Camels are well suited for traveling along sand, as they have been used for transportation in the desert for centuries. As you will discover firsthand, camels have a side-to-side gait that has been likened to riding ocean waves. And depending on how many humps it has, you will not only ride one of the so-called ships of the desert, never heard them called that before, but also learn fascinating facts about the characteristics and behavior. In the common misconception, it is a common misconception that camels store water in their humps. Rather, their humps are composed of fibrous tissue and fat that reduce heat trapping and is a source of energy. You will discover more about these extraordinary animals while interacting with them following your adventurous ride. After enjoying some handmade tortillas, beans, and salsa, you will enjoy tasting of classic Mexican tequilas. So highlights for this one: you will ride along the Pacific Ocean on a camel ideally suited for traveling over sand dunes. Learn about the history, characteristics, behavior of camels, and interact with the camels following your ride for insight into their personalities. Again, dress in weather-appropriate clothing and bring a swimsuit, towel, and sunscreen. Wear flat, comfortable walking shoes. This is participants must be at least 6 years of age and weigh no more than 280. Guests must be 18 in order to consume alcohol. Oh yeah, because we're in Mexico. Bring comfortable shoes and clothing, sunscreen, hats, and sunglasses, debit card, and cash for purchases. Expect to encounter steps, sandy and uneven terrain. Dress in weather-appropriate clothing. Wear flat, comfortable walking shoes. Camels may be a single or double ride depending on the availability. Camel rides will last approximately 20 minutes. What? 20 minutes? The tour is not available to wheelchair guests, strollers, scooters, pregnant women, those suffering with heart back and neck problems, or mobility concerns. Guests should be in responsibly reasonably good physical condition. This is a $159 excursion for adults and $139 for children. This is a 4-hour excursion with an activity level dose.
Hold on. So it's a 4-hour excursion, but I only get to ride the camel for 20 minutes?
I'm calling BS, bro. I get to kick it with the camels apparently, but I only get a 20-minute camel ride. Actually, well, that is longer than the one they used to give at Marine World Africa USA.
Well, yeah, that was just walking around a little rink. It was like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, or riding the elephant, but still, like, yeah, 20 minutes, bro. What? It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Let me get like an hour on that thing at least.
This one sounds cool, not for me, but sounds cool for, I think, a lot of people out there probably. So this is Cabo Canyon Canopy. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
This is 6 hours.
No.
Hidden deep in the heart of the Sierra Mountains, this UNESCO protected reserve is home to abundant wildlife, flora, and fauna, and offers an unforgettable adventure. Using only the safest internationally approved equipment, your highly experienced guide will take you on a journey through Boca de la Sierra. After a scenic journey along the coastline, a warm welcome awaits for you at the rustic base camp. Once suited up, take a short ride aboard an original Unimog vehicle deep into Canyon de la Zora. Fly across open canyons and emerald green streams on double safety zip lines. Scale the rock face as you ascend specifically designed climbing walls. Race your friends on the tandem zip line and prepare yourself for the ultimate adventure, a 98-foot rappel that will take you to the base of the canyon floor. Enjoy a well-earned rest back at the camp with light refreshments and a chance to view your professional photos. Return to your ship with long-lasting memories of this truly unique outdoor adventure. Participants must be 8 years of age, weigh no more than 260, and be at least 4 feet tall. Must be in good health, able to walk uphill for 10 minutes and climb a steep ladder. This tour is not for guests with back, heart, neck, or respiratory conditions, seizures, physical disabilities, or pregnant women. Water, snack, lockers, gear, and instructions are included. Guests are not allowed to bring their cameras. There will be a professional photographer taken on board. Participants will be asked to sign safety waivers before participating. Travel time is approximately 80 minutes each way. So when this says it's a 6-hour excursion, it's really about an hour and a half, so really close to 3 hours worth of drive time back and forth. So it's really a 3-hour excursion. That's kind of crazy. $159 for adults, $139 for children, 6 hours, activity level 3.
Yeah, the zip line part, but not the rock climbing part. Oh, okay. So for the fishers out there, we got the Cabo San Lucas sports fishing. This is a 5-hour. Man, this is a 5-hour excursion. Enjoy a 5-hour fishing excursion to the richest game fishing grounds known to anglers. As the boat heads out to the fishing area, the poles will be set. The lures will be the poles will be set with lures by the mate to minimize the possibility of lines becoming tangled. I was like, what? This type of fishing is trolling. Boat do not troll with live bait. Interesting. As it is a good for perhaps 15 minutes maximum. This means the boat will be in the open ocean and 4 lines with lures will be utilized in pole holders and outriggers. All the hooked fish will be rotated between the participants on the boat. When a fish is spotted, the mate will reel in the 4 lines, and then set a line with live bait. If a fish takes the bait, the mate will set the hook and give the pole to the first person in the fighter's chair. When the first person has landed the fish, or is if the fish got away, the next person will get the next hooked fish, and so on. When everyone has had a turn in the chair, the rotation starts over. A boxed lunch with two beverages per guest is included. That's really weird. I don't know how I really feel all about that, but whatever. This participants must be at least 8 years of age due to the nature of the tour. Pregnant women and guests with no medical conditions or a history of illness, including ailment, heart ailment, knee, spinal, neck pain, or injury, or any other recent injury, should not participate. Six participants will share a boat. All fishing boats contain at least uh, contain the latest in safety equipment. This is a $339 excursion for guests, and then a $299 excursion for children. This is a 5 hour excursion again, and this is an activity level 2.
So when you're reading, you just like to make up stuff, huh?
Sometimes.
Next up, we've got catamaran day cruise and snorkel with open bar, 4.5 hours. Cruise to Land's End, the southwestern tip of Baja California, on a catamaran that will bring you to a prime spot for snorkeling the crystal clear waters. There'll be plenty of room to stretch out on the catamaran's open decks and covered seating while enjoying the open bar. The scenery will be absolutely spectacular the entire way. In time, you will reach El Arco, the natural arc that the tides and wind have cut out of the granite over millennia. Few spots are so photogenic, especially if sea lions are present. They congregate there for the solitude and protection, as the barren shoreline is inaccessible by land. The snorkeling will be just as memorable, as these waters are teeming with tropical fish. You might also spot sea turtles, frolicking dolphin, and manta rays gracefully swimming by. A traditional Mexican lunch will be served on board the catamaran while anchored at a particularly scenic spot. Dress in weather appropriate clothing, bring swimsuit, towel, and sunscreen, wear flat, comfortable shoes. Guests must be at least 8, weigh no more than 220. I guess you and I can't do this one. Waiver must be signed. Tour is not recommended to limited mobility wheelchair guests. Those guests with motion sickness should take precautions. 149 for adults, 129 for children, 4.5 hours, level 2.
What is this? Chilano Bay Snorkel. This is a 3.5 hour excursion. Cruise by the famed Lovers Beach, past the sea lion colony and the towering rock formation of Land's End, and set sail for Chileno Bay, cruising along Cabo's Gold Coast. The bay features a large reef, which is home to many species of fish. You'll snorkel along the tropical fish in the blue water of the Sea of Cortez. On the return voyage, an assortment of finger foods and drinks will be served. Relax as the sails are hoisted and enjoy the beauty of Los Cabos. Participants must be at least 8 years old, weigh no more than 250. Not for guests, heart conditions, respiratory problems, pregnant women. Apparently, this whole cruise is just not for pregnant people at all, or at least the excursions part. Instructions are available upon request, and equipment is provided. A signed waiver is required. Maximum age to participate is 75 years old. That seems ageist, because if they're over 75 and they're still in good shape, they should be able to do this. But anyways, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, 129 for adults, 79 for the children. And this is a 3.5 hour. Again, this is also a level 3.
Deluxe Coastal Cruise. Tour duration is 2 hours. Set course on a delightful 2 hour coastal cruise to admire breathtaking landscapes, miles of unspoiled beaches, and private secluded coves, while sipping unlimited beer and soda Enjoy views of impressive resorts as you cruise along the Sea of Cortez and the Pacific coastline. Cruise by the famed El Arco. Not going to read that again. Most desolate peninsula in the world. You'll pass by Sea Lion Colony and the idyllic Lovers Beach, one of the few beaches in the world that shares two seas before heading back to the marina. Participants must be able to board boat without assistance. Adults 129, children 69, 2 hours.
Oh, that's probably why it has an undertow. That's probably why it has one hell of an undertow.
Because two seas
Yeah.
coming together.
Yeah. So, anyways, but
Mine was short. I'll take another one. Desert hiking and craft beer tasting, 4 hours. Hike through the hauntingly beautiful desert on the outskirts of Cabo San Lucas and enjoy a sampling of refreshing craft beers afterwards. As you walk through this natural reserve, the guide will describe the abundant flora and fauna. Good God. The views will be magnificent the entire time, but especially from where the dirt trail winds winds along the Pacific Ocean. What better way to celebrate the adventure than with a craft beer tasting at Baja Brewing? The exact selection will depend on the day and the season, but you can expect to sample beers that are only available in Mexico and others that are typically exported. The choices may include a blonde ale, an oatmeal stout, and a raspberry-infused beer.
That sounds kind of good.
Dress in weather-appropriate clothing, wear flat, comfortable shoes. This tour includes a moderate amount of walking, mainly at the guest's discretion. It is not available to guests who utilize a wheelchair. Those guests in mobility concerns are cautioned to evaluate their personal level of ability and stamina. Casual weather, blah, blah, blah. Adults, 139. Children, 99. I don't know why you would take a child on this one, but sure, why not?
Hey, man, kids like to hike too, I guess. I don't know. Discover the town of Todos Santos. This is a 5-hour. Dang, this is a 5-hour one. The Cape region is striking in appearance, from the arid desert and white sand coves to swaying palm trees and the deep blue sea. Join your knowledgeable guide on a trip to the small oasis village of Todos Santos, All Saints. And your drive will take you north to admire the contrasting coastal scenery. I was trying to make up words. Upon arrival, you'll have time to walk around the old Jesuit mission, explore the small shops, glance through one of many art galleries, and visit the hotel. Oh, the Hotel California. Interesting. This is where that song took place. Anyways, a snack and cool refreshments are included upon returning to Cabo San Lucas. You may stay in town on your own. If you plan on visiting the mission, please dress appropriately. No bare shoulders. Or bare knees. Interesting. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding that they will be mixing with members of the general public. This is a $109 excursion for adults and $79 for children. This is a 5-hour excursion with an activity level of dos.
Dolphin encounter.
Ooh.
1.25 hours. Learn all about the world of the Pacific bottlenose dolphin from the best possible teachers, the dolphins themselves. Designed with non-swimmers in mind, this program is an ideal introduction. The ocean's most inspiring mammals. The knowledgeable trainers will start with a short poolside introduction to the resident dolphins, helping you understand more about them and their fascinating underwater communication techniques. Then it's straight into the shallow water of the seawater pool, where you'll get closely acquainted with these friendly and curious characters, feel their smooth skin, feed them their favorite treat, kiss and play with them, and communicate one-on-one using your newly learned hand signals. The group size is kept small so that you can make the most of your unforgettable experience. Participants must be at least 1 year of age. Every child participating from 1 to 9 must be accompanied by an adult in the water of 18 or older. Children 10 to 18 can participate by themselves with guardian in observation area. Participants will have 20 minutes in water time with dolphins. Pregnant women may not participate because the dolphins will attack them. Guests must be able to enter the water unaided. Participants are required to sign a waiver. Bring your swimsuit and a towel. Do not wear jewelry or use sunscreen as it is harmful to the dolphins. Guests with disabilities should visit the Shore-Excursion desk for more information. Cameras are not allowed in the dolphin area. Professional photos will be available for purchase at the end of your tour. Adults, 129, children, 99, level 1. 1.25 hours. Then you've got the dolphin signature swim. And this one is 1.5 hours. And the only difference here is you're going to get 40-minute time with the dolphins. And for that, for an extra 20 minutes, you're going to pay an extra $70. Adults $199, children $169.
Know how to swim and we'll be here for 40 minutes. In water. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, dolphin ride included. That's fun. Interesting. Man, again, El Arco scenic stop and glass blowing. This is a 2.5 hour excursion. Take an approximately 45-minute boat tour along the tip of the long and desolate peninsula. View pristine beaches, towering rock formations, and the famous El Arco. Okay, we don't need to read that. A complimentary beverage will be served aboard while you listen to a recorded narration by Jean Michael Cousteau about the underwater life and the fragile ecosystem of Baja California. You'll be escorted to your motor coach for an approximately 15-minute drive through the town and through town to a hand-blown glass workshop to witness artisans as they create artworks for molten glass. This is the same thing we talked about earlier. You'll have the opportunity to purchase items before continuing to a scenic stop for an unforgettable view of Land's End, famed arch, and your ship at anchor. You'll have ample time to enjoy a complimentary beverage, take pictures, and just relax as you enjoy the view. Orders of stop may vary. Bring your camera and cash for shopping. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding that they will be mixing with members of the general public. This is a $99 excursion, and for children it is $59. This is a 2.5 hour excursion. Activity level uno.
For the price point, that's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Electric bike beach adventure, duration 5.5 hours. Drive into the heart of Baja Outback to a secluded private ranch. That sounds like there's going to be cult involvement. After a short safety speech, gear up with your protective pads and helmet and then prepare to ride like never before. Have fun on our new, easy-to-use electric bikes with specialized wide wheels that handle well through both sandy and bumpy mountain trails. Cactus-lined sandy trails, hilly terrain, and a beautiful soft sand beach beside the glistening Pacific are all part of the picturesque route on our electric mountain bike adventure. With a specially designed electric motor, the bike does all the work for you. Enjoy the fresh ocean breeze and learn about the abundant wildlife as your guide accompanies you throughout the adventure. Complete your day in an ocean top ranch with stunning views and enjoy a delicious Mexican buffet and drinks all included. The most eco way to explore the Baja.
Well, electric bikes, you just got to pedal to get it started and then it takes off. So, but yeah.
Jesse, the Body Ventura, likes to hang out in the Baja. Minimum age, 8 years old. Minimum height, 5 feet. Maximum weight, 250. Guests must know how to ride a bike. Expecting mothers not permitted. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding of mixing with the muggles. This tour is not recommended for guests with back, neck, knee issues and is not wheelchair scooter accessible. Guests must complete a practice route before the tour starts to evaluate their riding skills. If they fail, they will not be able to participate on the rest of the tour. Dang. Adults 119, children 89.
Damn, that's crazy.
And Tyra says some of these excursion companies will ask for $100 deposit, mostly for excursions that require you to operate a vehicle or bike. Bring cash. Don't trust your card with them. All right. Exclusive resort and pool escape, James.
Yeah, this is a 4.5-hour excursion. Take in the beauty of Cabo San Lucas Bay and experience the amenities of the beautiful oceanfront resort. Enjoy the spectacular views of the harbor and the area's most famous landmark Land's End in the distance as you journey to a seaside 5-star resort. Upon arriving, you will be free to savor the day as you so desire, whether simply relaxing in one of the pools or take a dip right in from the beach. Take a dip right from the beach. I don't know. Anyways, during your visit, relax in our comfy lounge chairs and marvel at the endless crystal blue sea, sunbathe and on the warm sand, and take in the tequila. Wow. Excuse me, the tranquil sounds of ocean waves. Make a splash during your refreshing swim in the resort pool, stroll along the beautiful coastline, and lose yourself to the tropical breeze and that caress you at every turn. Yeah, anyway, sorry. Before the day is done, savor mouth-watering Mexican buffet lunch. You have 2 drinks included, special discounts at the spa. Finally, after your 4-hour visit, relax and take in the seaside sights once more as you make your way back to the ship. This says, bring your swimsuit or wear under your clothes, hat, sunglasses, cash for extras. Soft sand and the swimmable beach, blah blah. Let's see. Guests expense and are at guests' own risk. The activities and stuff. Beach and pool chairs, umbrellas, and restrooms with changing facilities are available. Towels provided by Casa Duranda Resort. Extra food and drinks are available for purchase. Spa specials and special discounts for Norwegian guests. Guests with physical disabilities should not participate in this tour. Not wheelchair accessible. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding. Blah blah blah. This is $149 for adults, $89 for children. Activity level 1.
Famous arc sea lions and whales. Oh my. 2.5 hours, humpback whales visit the shores of the Baja each year, and Los Cabos is famous for whale watching. Board our specially designed inflatable fast boats and journey out of the bay, accompanied by an expert marina mammal guide. Marina, not marine mammal guide, and local captain. Begin your exploration searching for these gentle giants with a variety of boats located in the bay and communication between all captains. These rapid ocean vessels are fast at finding the whales in the deep blue oceans. Each boat hosts a hydrophone, allowing you to hear the whales sing and communicate between each other in the ocean depths. These low-level watercraft allow everyone on board to capture that special photo and to enjoy the amazing breaches, tail splashes, and interaction between these giant mammals. Complete your adventure with a short stop at the famous Ark and sea lion colony to see nature at its best before heading back to the marina. Definitely an adventure not to be missed. Available mid-December through mid-April. Participants must be at least 5 and weigh no more than 265. Due to the boat design, there are no bathrooms or shade on board. Tour is not recommended for guests with back or neck issues and is not wheelchair scooter accessible. All guests must be fully mobile. Sightings are frequent but not guaranteed. Guests who go ashore do so with their own risk. $99 for adults, $79 for children. 2.5 hours, activity level 2.
Listen, the fact of the matter is these last few, these ones coming up are basically the same thing as some of the others, so we won't. don't see any point in going through all of them, but basically it lands in boat tour. This is a 1 hour excursion. This is $45 for adults, $35 for children. This is an activity level 1. This has a recording and all that stuff, narration, all that good stuff. There's a luxury day sail. This is 2.5 hours. So it's a perfect mix of luxury and adventure provided for a fantastic day on the water. Kick back and relax in the deluxe, I don't know how to say that, sailboat, and lets the tropical wind carry you over the tranquil waters to the secluded nature beach of the Sea of Cortez and beyond. Witness dolphins, humpback whales, all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, this is 129 for adults, 99 for children. Wait, what? Must be able. You're not. Participants are not permitted to wear shoes aboard the yacht. Interesting. This is a 2.5 hour excursion. That's an activity level 2. Luxury day sailing and snorkeling. Basically same thing. This is 4.25 hours. It's basically the same thing. You will have unlimited open bar. Enjoy refreshing cocktails or ice cold beer. As the staff hoists the sails, enjoy the thrills and excitement of sailing the bay, passing the homes of the rich and famous, stunning coastal line. Search the wildlife such as sea turtles, dolphins, manta rays, anything like that if you're lucky. This is $149, and this for adults, and $129 for children. This is a 4.25 hours again, activity level 2.
Mexican Outback and Camel Ride. This is 5.5 hours. Mexican Outback and Camel Safari is unforgettable eco-adventure that combines spectacular views and delicious cuisine and an exciting camel ride. Tour includes a 40-minute moderate walking and standing with some uneven surfaces. Max weight 265. Participants 5 years and older. Children under 18 must be accompanied by an adult. 159 adults, 139 children. More off-roading UTV adventuring. This is a 2-seater, so the price should be for 2 people. 5.5 hours gets you out into the private canyon located on the highway to the capital of La Paz. This is max weight 265. Minimum age for drivers is 18. Participants can be as young as 8 and a minimum height of 4 foot. Adults $399, children $399. But again, that $399 is for a 2-seater.
And also, please, it says please wear clothes that you don't mind getting dirty. Bring extra change of clothes as you might get dusty and muddy.
Yes, this next one is companion, so it's a 4-seater instead. So it was $399 for a 2-seater, $749 for a 4-seater. So yeah. Pacific Beach horseback ride. So this is similar to the camels, except now you're riding horses. 30-minute drive through the desert takes you to a seaside ranch where your horse will be waiting. For brief instruction, you and your horse will begin a leisurely 1-hour beach ride along the powerful waters of the Pacific Ocean. Tour suitable for riders of all experience levels, including first-timers. Participants must be 8, weigh no more than 240, in good condition. Maximum age is 70. No photography. 179 for adults, 149 for children.
Don't be pregnant.
Or don't say that you are.
Or be minimally pregnant. Snorkel and sail to Santa Maria Cove. 3.25 hours. Let's see, is there anything different on here? Lovers Beach, Sea Lion Colony, rock formation, lands in towards Santa Maria Cove. I guess we haven't talked about Santa Maria Cove. Anchor in at the palm-studded tropical cove where the reefs are teeming with colorful and tropical fish, and you'll have approximately 45 minutes to snorkel in the tranquil water alongside the boat. After your swim, you will be treated to your choice of soda, beer, or Mexican cocktail. Going Mexican cocktail. At the open bar is available after after the snorkel portion of the tour. On the return trip, relax. On the return trip, relax and enjoy the spectacular scenery. Must be 8 years old. Weigh no more than 250. Tour guide. This tour is not for guests with heart conditions, respiratory problems, or pregnant. Signed waiver is required. Guests who go ashore, blah, 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 do it with the understanding. 129 for adults, $79 for children. This is activity level 2.
Sunset sail and cocktails, duration 2.5 hours. This is a little bit different, but similar. It's beautiful sunsets. There's nothing more peaceful and romantic than sailing the waters off Cabo as the crimson sun dips into the deep blue waters. I don't know that this one will be available now looking at it because I don't think we're going to be there for sunset. I think we're only there until 6 p.m. at this one.
Okay.
So let's assume it's not available. But adults 139, children 139.
Yeah.
Famous arc and semi sub. This one's interesting. So I'm just going to look at the highlights here. Cruise in a semi submersible to the iconic rocky arc at the end of the Baja Peninsula. Watch frolicking sea lions from the vessel's open deck and enjoy panoramic views. Observe the marine life underwater through the windows below the water's surface. Snack on nachos while enjoying the open bar. Dress in weather appropriate. Wear flat, comfortable walking shoes. Tour is not available to guests who utilize a wheelchair or guests with mobility concerns. Adults 129, children 99.
Hey, so you can do this one if you're pregnant.
This one is probably at the top of my list, just because I did the submarine in Hawaii, and that was cool. And this sounds like it has partial submersion. So, what's up next? Valeros Beach Club.
5 hours. Take advantage of the full amenities. Excuse me. Sorry. Blah. Rewind. Stop. Rewind. Okay. Take full advantage of the amenities at the Valeros Beach Club, which includes an open bar and a beautiful beach that rims an enviable spot on the Sea of Cortez. It won't take long to reach the exclusive beach club, giving you all the more time to relax as you please. The beach is private and spacious, so you can easily find your own quiet piece of paradise. You might stretch out on the the cushioned lounge chairs. When I see words, I've never actually seen it spelled out before, but cushioned lounge chairs and bask in the sun bask in the sun or lie in the shade under a beach umbrella. Blah, blah, blah. This is all kind of just music will be playing to enhance the ambiance, and the bar will be open for the first 2 hours after you arrive. That's kind of gangster. So you got to get your drinks in quick. Let's see. Spend hours relaxing at exclusive Valeros Beach Club. Relax on the private beach, which rims one of the few swimmable spots in town. Bask in the sun or lie in the shade on a cushioned lounge chair. Enjoy the open bar and ambience music. Again, remember, first 2 hours after you arrive. After that, no open bar. Blah, blah. Guests is not available to guests who utilize wheelchairs or guests with mobility concerns. So $159 for adults, $99 for children. Again, 5 hours.
Tierra Sagrada Beach Club. So this is just another beach club, similar outcomes. Spend hours enjoying the generous amenities of a private beach club. Take advantage of everything being included. Bask in the sun and enjoy a generous buffet and unlimited drinks. Enjoy options like riding the zip line, playing volleyball, and joining a cooking class. Dress in weather-appropriate clothing. Wear flat, comfortable shoes. For the price, not bad. 5 hours, $189 for adults, $149 for children. This tour is not suitable for guests with wheelchair or electric scooters.
Yeah. What else we got? 2-tank certified scuba diving. I'm on this 2-tank dive. You will travel through deep submarine canyons just off San Lucas Bay and marvel at the rich marine environment. On this adventure, diving locations are just off the rocky shore and feature large boulders and how do you say that?
Pinnacles.
Pinnacles. The rock walls attract schools of fish such as snapper and goatfish. I've never heard of goatfish. The ledges are covered with marine invertebrates, starfish, nudibranchs, and urchins. Keep an eye out for king and Cortez angelfish, Moorish idols, and guinea fowl puffers. Oh, interesting. Participants must be at least 12 years of age and a maximum of 65 years old. Oh, my dad. Oh, damn, my dad would be able to do that. That's kind of. Well, anyways, he could lie. Weigh less than 260 and in good physical condition, you'll be required to complete a medical release form. You must present a valid certified card, a C card, and you must have logged a certified dive within the last year. All equipment, including professional supervision and boat transportation, is included. Dive sites are chosen based on weather and sea conditions and are subject to change. Any guests with such medical conditions will require a doctor's consent. Note: guests who go ashore do so with the understanding mixed with the general public. $149 for adults, $139 for children. But you must be at least 12. And this is a 3.5 hour level 3.
Whale watching coastal cruise, 2 hours. Go find some whales. Available from mid-December through April. Participants must be able to be on board without assistance. Adults 129, children 79, 2 hours, level 1.
Yeah.
And that is Cabo San Lucas.
That was a lot. I think we might have
I will tell you that the next two, there's nowhere near that many at each of those locations. So,
so Cabo has the most?
Yeah, significantly.
All right.
So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, to me, I think some of the top ones were the whale watching coastal cruise, luxury sail and snorkel.
Yeah, everything seems
to ride UTVs.
Yeah, I like the camel ride. That one of those last beach resort ones looked kind of cool. The zip line, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. So I mean, I think, but for me, as of now, I'm thinking probably just one of those kind of just simple tours, just see the town. I mean, I would love to be able to go. I wouldn't mind taking one of the boat rides or whatever, just to see this, Land's End and the floral and fauna.
I would again remind everyone this is a tender port. Book early excursions so you can get off the ship faster.
Yeah.
And if you're staying in a suite, you'll have priority disembarkation, so that's cool too.
Yep.
Next up, we're going to look at Mazatlán, which really is culture and chill to equal perfection. So, are you ready for this one, James?
Yeah.
A topless bus tour of Mazatlán.
Woohoo!
Hop on the fun bus for an open air sky view of Mazatlán. Not ruthless. It's not John Cena. This roofless bus offers you a convenient way to discover this destination. Stop at key points for pictures, slow down at others so that you may get more than a passing glimpse. Pass by some highlights such as the cliff divers who soar from their towering perch into a tiny dot of water, and the 19th century Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. The cathedral is just 1 block from the public market and the heart of downtown area. You'll see colorful buildings from the golden age of European architecture in the historic district, as well as the Golden Zone Shopping Center located in the hotel area. Here at the Golden Zone Shopping Center, you'll have the opportunity to enjoy approximately 45 minutes of free time browsing and shop through the numerous craft and jewelry shops before returning back to your ship. Some sidewalks may be uneven and in bad condition. Wear comfortable walking shoes and sunscreen. Bring your camera and a hat. Seats are on a first come, first served basis. Seating on the top deck is not guaranteed. Adults 49, children 39. 2.5 hours, level one.
Excellent. Bar hopping. This is a four and a quarter hours. Enjoy the entertaining ride through downtown and stop for drinks at three of the city's most iconic bars. It won't take long to reach the Tres Isles Brewery, a favorite local spot named for the three islands just off the shore. After indulging in one of the brewery's exceptional craft beers, you will drive through the historical district of uh, Habana House, Mazatlan. Um, beside, besides offering an extraordinary selection of single malt whiskeys and cognacs, this atmospheric lounge has earned the distinction of being a certified Habanos certified Habanos specialist. I don't know what that means. Uh, this means it's Habanos. Oh, okay. Which are Cuban cigars must be stored in optimal conditions to ensure the flavor and aroma, and its staff must be highly knowledgeable to recommend the perfect cigar for any palate. The third venue will be an oyster bar in the trendy Golden Zone, where you will be served a Cuevo Pacific. Will be served a Cuevo Pacifico. This Pilsner style lager was the first brewery in Mazatlan in 1900 and has become its signature beer. Savor three of Mazatlan's well known bars, each with its own personality. Learn about the production of the beers and spirits, which will enhance your enjoyment of them. Visit the whiskey lounge with a certified Cuban cigar specialist, and enjoy Mazatlan's signature beer, which was the first brewery there in 1900. Participants must be 18 years old, so I don't even know why they are they considered children. Um, Weather appropriate clothing, sunglasses, and flat, comfortable walking shoes are recommended. This is $169. That actually sounds like a lot of fun, not gonna lie. I don't smoke cigars, but because I'd be there, I might. Anyways,
Beach resort getaway, 6 hours. Enjoy a day of fun in the sun at one of Mazatlan's most well known beach resorts, set right in the heart of the Golden Zone. Take an approximate 30-minute bus ride to the Golden Zone, where your resort and all of its amenities await. At the resort, your tour escort will who will show you all the facilities that are yours to enjoy for the day, including the resort's 5 swimming pools and beautiful beach. Learn about the myriad of optional activities that the resort has to offer. Enjoy 2 complimentary beverages and a delicious Mexican buffet lunch prepared by the resort's chef. Your escort will guide you to the changing facilities provided during your resort visit. Please note, during high season, beach chairs might be scarce. First come, first serve. Please be on watch for with care for stingrays and jellyfish during rainy season. Once participants join the tour, they will be required to complete a liability waiver. No tank tops or swimwear is allowed in the dining area. 99 for adults, 69 for children.
well, if you got $179 just lying around and you want to participate in a Flavors of Mazatlan cooking experience, you can do that. And it's just a 5.5 hour excursion. This participate in a hands-on cooking class at a premier Mexican restaurant and dine on an array of dishes that the chef will help you prepare for lunch. Uh, as an introduction to the cuisine of Sinaloa, the state in which Mazatlan is located, you will browse the stalls of the local market that offer every imaginable traditional ingredient. The guide will describe the ones that will be used in your cooking class at El Presidento restaurant. The exact menu will depend on what seasonal items are are freshest to ensure that the dishes will be bursting with flavor. The group will learn to cook traditional seasonal dishes from the Sinola cuisine. From the Sinola cuisine, learn about the secrets and origins of each dish and the Mexican culinary techniques during your hands on class before sitting down to dine. You will sample several tequilas uh, whose tastes are wonderfully complex and characteristic of Sinaloa. Learn to prepare several signature dishes in a hands-on cooking class. Help select the ingredients for your class in the market that the locals frequent. That's kind of interesting to do too. Dine on the dishes that you have prepared in class at El Presidento restaurant. Enjoy tequila tasting to enhance your dining experience. This is again like 100. This is $179. This is a 5.5 hours, and this is a level one.
Next up, Heritage Taco Fiesta. 2.5 hours. Learn about tacos. Learn more about tacos than you ever imagined during an all-you-can-eat taco party at a hacienda-style home in the historic district around Machado Square. The home offers a wonderfully relaxed setting to delve deep into the history of tacos as they are being prepared for your meal. Traditional Mexican music will be played to set the fiesta-like tone for the immersion into the world of tacos. Now a staple, the taco is pre-Columbian creation being made by hand. You can sample as many varieties of tacos as you like. The options include ones made with corn, mushrooms, pork rinds, shrimp, and even prickly pear cactus. The go with salsas will be just as varied. They typically range from a fresh tomato based pico de gallo to a fiery tatamada, salsa made with charred tomatoes and hot chili peppers.
Yes.
Dress in weather appropriate clothing, wear flat, comfortable shoes. This tour includes limited walking, mainly at the guest's discretion during stops. Guests must be able to navigate uneven sidewalks. For this tour, participants, open air pickup, 8 packs open air pickup trucks will be used. Adults 129, children 89, 2.5 hours.
I kind of like that one. Hike to the lighthouse. No, thank you. This is a 3 hour excursion. If you would like to get the best view of all of Mazatlan, you'll find it at this magnificent lighthouse, 515 feet above sea level. This is the highest. Sorry, let me turn this actually bigger. This is the highest natural working lighthouse in the world, and at night, light can be seen more than 30 miles out at sea. Your invigorating day starts when you board your transport for a 5-minute ride to the foot of El Creston Hill, where the lighthouse is located. Soon after, your challenging hike will take you up the winding path to the world's highest natural lighthouse. If you're a nature lover, don't miss out on the opportunity to see iguanas, tropical birds, butterflies, and some exotic varieties of cactus and flowers along the way. Arriving at the top, your reward is a stunning view, which includes the Pacific Ocean, your ship by the harbor below, and miles of Mexican coastline to the south and north. You'll have 25 minutes to relax, have a drink, take photos, pass the historical center uh, on your way back to the ship. Participants must be 10 years old, pregnant women, those with heart conditions, heart stroke prone, or heat stroke prone, or with back or knee problems cannot participate. Hike is on uneven gravel terrain, which includes an incline for approximately 1.5 miles, uh, and with close to 300 steps on the and 1 hour in duration. Sorry. That's crazy. That seems like a lot of work to do for this thing. Guests are required to complete a liability waiver. This is $59 for adults, $49 for children. This is 3.5 hours and level 3. No, thank you.
All right. Historic Mazatlán by Rhino. This price is per Rhino. 4 hours. Discover beautiful Mazatlán in a 2-passenger mini Rhino. See various sights the most tourists never get to see. This is a perfect vehicle to drive through the narrow streets of the historic district. Before starting your tour, you'll receive a brief orientation and safety instruction from the guide. Start by visiting the Cathedral, Machado Plaza, which is considered to be the heart of the historic district, as well as the Opera House and its museum. Next stop at the diver's site for an amazing cliff diver show. Continue driving north along the oceanfront boulevard towards New Mazatlan. Here, enjoy the scenery and views of the Puerto Vallarta Bay, beaches, and islands. Upon arrival to the Rhino's base camp in the Golden Zone, you'll have time for some shopping before returning to the ship. Participants must be at least 8 years of age, weigh no more than 250. Drivers must be at least 18 and present a valid driver's license. Price is per Rhino, $275.
May not participate. Was it Hanakoa Canopy Adventure? This is 5.5 hours. Adrenaline will start pulsing through your veins after experiencing this canopy adventure. Situated approximately 1 hour outside Mazatlán, the sprawling La Vida Los Olos plantation has where blue agave is grown and processed into tequila, is the home of an exhilarating tour. Once you step off your motor coach, you will be transported to the world that will take your breath away. The fun begins with the drive from the valley floor into the foothills of the Sierra Madre mountain range that surrounds the plantation. From here, the action really begins. You'll go through briefing on the techniques and safety measures used during your canopy adventure by the certified staff member, who will provide you with the equipment and of the highest quality. A series of 12 platforms and 8 zip lines, a flex walk bridge, and natural trek awaits you. The course provides extraordinary views of the plantation's diverse flora and fauna, while soaring above the valley floor. Back at the base station, the guides will help you to rid of the equipment and snack of quesadillas and fresh apples will be served. Before returning to the ship, you will, if time permitting, you'll have time to visit the Los Olos Blue Agave Distillery. You'll see how the popular liquor is produced and able to taste as well. Must be at least 9 years old, at least 4 feet, no more than 250 due to the nature of the tour. Pregnant women, guests with heart conditions, blah, blah, blah. Please wear long pants, closed-toed shoes, mosquito repellent, and sunscreen. There are 2 nature treks during this course of the tour. Participants must walk approximately half mile over some uneven terrain, climb steep steps to platforms. Once participants join their tour, they will be required to complete a liability waiver. This is $179 for adults, $149 for children. It's 5.5 hour, level 3.
Lucha Libre Tour.
Oh,
2.5 hours. Watch a highly entertaining Lucha Libre wrestling show. Much like the flamboyant performances of the mid-20th century, the heyday of this classic Mexican sport. To prepare for the fun that follows, you can take advantage of the open margarita bar. On arrival, there are snacks at the venue. You can expect the performance that follows to be wild and woolly. Lucha Libre means free fight. Although there are some rules to keep the fast moving action from getting out of hand, most luchadors wear colorful masks, even in public when not wrestling, that conjure up images of ancient Aztec warriors and spiritual figures. A wrestler that removes an opponent's mask in the ring is instantly disqualified. The luchadors will execute high flying aerial maneuvers throughout the show, moves similar to those in mixed martial arts. It will be easy to get caught up in the action, so feel free to cheer loud and long. See, dress in weather appropriate, wear flat, comfortable. This tour includes limited walking, mainly at the guest discretion. 129 for adults, 109 for children.
Interesting. I never knew that if you took off the mask, that was disqualification. Mesmerizing cruise experience.
Maz amazing.
Well, whatever. Okay. Cruise experience. This is 5.25 hours cruise the tranquil seas of off Mazatlán in a sleek triple-hulled trimaran, and enjoy an array of water activities while anchored off Deer Island. While cruising along the coast with a refreshing mimosa in hand, you will pass Bird Island, part of the pristine ecological reserve that is protected from development. Similarly, only wildlife inhabit larger Deer Island, which also lies within the reserve. Depending on where the trimaran drops anchor, you may spot seabirds, pods of dolphins, and seals along the coast. You will be free to enjoy the clear water. Enjoy the crystal clear water as you please. You might take a leisurely dip, float around on a swim noodle, paddle off in a kayak, and bask in the sun while stretched out on a water mat. All the gear is available on board, as is a box lunch whenever you get hungry. The open bar will make your adventure all the more enjoyable. Taking tropical views while sailing along the coast of the triple-hulled trimaran, and engage in all sorts of water activities while anchored off uninhabited Deer Island. Enjoy box lunch on board, open bar throughout the cruise. Weather appropriate, flight choose. Participants must be at least 1 year old and at least 1 year olds minimum height of 4 feet. That's crazy. That's a giant 1 year old then. Weather appropriate clothing, sunglasses, flat comfortable walking shoes are recommended. There may be limited numbers of steps. A minimal amount of cobblestone or uneven surfaces is not available to guests who utilize wheelchairs. This is 159 for everybody.
Mazatlán Old Town Trolley. 3.5 hours, ride an open air trolley through Old Town and hop off at attractions where the city's history comes to life. Bring on the coast. Mazatlán has long revolved around the sea, as you will discover at the Monument to the Fisherman, a statue by the large multicolored letters that spell Mazatlán. Nearby, you will see street vendors selling freshly caught shrimp and pause to watch daring cliff divers leap into the crashing ocean 50 feet below. Playa Olas Atlas, Mazatlán's old beachfront, not recommended to swim, helped fuel its early tourism in the 1950s and is still a popular draw. Even so, Old Town's attractions aren't all water related. The trolley will also allow time for shopping and to visit the twin-spired 19th century Immaculate Conception Cathedral. From Watchman's Hill, you will see why the Spaniards found Mazatlán's natural harbor so appealing when they established a settlement there nearly 500 years ago. Dress weather appropriate, wear flat. 69 adults, 69 children. Tour includes limited walking, 3 to 4 blocks. This one's short. I'll do it. Mexican show, sightseeing, and shopping. 4 hours is what it says. 65 adults, 45 children.
Old Mazatlán Observatory. This is 3.25 hours. Explore the observatory atop Watchman's Hill and the surprising number of attractions surrounding it. The view is summit spectacular, which is why the military initially chose this site to outlook for pirate ships, to look out for pirate ships. Um, it didn't become an observatory until 1873, as you will learn while watching a short film about the history of Mazatlan. Blah blah. It's not a big deal. They'll just hit the highlights. Ride a railed funicular to the observatory atop Watchman's Hill. Enjoy a 360-degree view of Mazatlan and enjoy and beyond from the summit. Browse the observatory and aviary and the Xenoscape Garden. I don't know what that is. Relax over a drink at Sky Bar 360 and a setting that also offers sweeping views. So again, dress appropriately. $129 for adults, $79 for children.
Old Mazatlán walking tour. Your journey starts with a short Aruga ride, an open-aired converted pickup truck to the city's main square. Your walking tour begins at the site of the old post office in the 19th century Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, exploring to the heart of historical center of Mazatlan, strolling through its narrow streets. Your walking tour will end at one of the local restaurants with a complimentary refreshment and some salsa and chips. Need to know, wear comfortable shoes. You're going to be walking about a mile and a half. All sites are within 5 to 10 minute walking radius. 50 for adults, 50 for children. 4 hours. Activity level 2.
Oh, salsa and salsa. Are you ready for Mexican salsa, margaritas, and learn how to dance the salsa? Then this tour is for you. Upon arrival at one of Mazatlan's beachfront resorts, you'll learn the art of making the best Mazatlan margaritas in town and experience the hands-on cooking class. You'll learn about spices and make a variety of sassy salsas while snacking on fresh cheese quesadillas and chicken toquitos. After your cooking lesson, you will really have ready for some real fun. A salsa instructor will show you step by step the moves and swing of the salsa. By the end of the tour, you'll be ready for the dance floor and armed with fantastic recipes. After the class, you'll have the choice to relax on the beach, enjoy one of the hotel's pools, or shop at the stores in the Golden Zone, which is just a short stroll from the resort. Actually, this is one that I kind of want to do just because I've been making salsa at home and I would love some tips. Participants must be at least 5 years old, wear swimsuit, and towel from the ship to use at the pool or beach. Waiver must be signed. This is $119 for adults, $89 for children. Yeah.
Shikana Holistic Beach Club. Let's just look at the highlights.
Yeah.
Take full advantage of the amenities at the Shikana Beach Club. Enjoy the laid-back atmosphere meant to soothe the body and soul. Swim in the pools, bask in the sun, and relax in the jacuzzi. Dine on traditional Mexican dishes and another tasty option. Dress in weather appropriate clothing. Bring swimsuit towel and biodegradable sunscreen. Wear flat, comfortable shoes. Tour includes limited walking. I guess you can bring a collapsible wheelchair as long as it's less than 30 kilograms. That's cool. Waiters will bring your dish to your place once at the beach club. No nudism is allowed, James. Adults $189, children $109. 6 hours. One.
Yeah, well, that's
Shrimp Fest.
Oh. Come and enjoy the Mazatlan's greatest treasure. It's shrimp. A short drive from the pier will take you to an exclusive residence of the Villa de la Cruz, where your shrimp fest will begin. The backdrop of the Sierra Madre mountain range, the ocean, the city, and ship's harbor will set the mood for your afternoon. Gracing the mountainside of Curo de la Cruz, the lush private residence, will be the setting for your afternoon of world famous shrimp, Mexican hospitality, and live music. Enjoy an all you can eat buffet of freshly caught shrimp, prepared three different styles: coconut shrimp, beer battered fried shrimp, and shrimp fajitas. Fajitas,
Vaginas.
fajitas. Chip salsa guacamole will also be served along with an open bar of margaritas and local beers. Oh my god! You can either return to the ship to be dropped off at the historical downtown district of Mazatlan, or return to the ship on your own. Must be able to board a complex 8 packs pickup truck without assistance. Transportation back to the ship is complimentary. Once participants join the tour, they will be required to complete a liability waiver. This is 139 for adults. I don't see why children even need to go on this one.
This might be it for me, man. Shrimp Fest. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, damn, they got the yeah. That's gonna be. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Sierra Sierra Madre Country Tour. This is 6 hours. Rising behind Mazatlán is the Sierra Madre range of mountains, which separates the coastal area of Mexico from the interior. Rich in mineral wealth and extremely rugged, these mountains have become the subject of spectacular legends. Your exploration will take you from historic Mazatlan to the Durango Highway, stopping at a brickyard where adobe bricks are handmade and fired, much as they have been for several centuries. On your next stop, meet a village family home bakery with a chance to try some typical Mexican sweetbread
Mm.
baked in an adobe oven. A short drive along the foothills of the Sierra Madre will take you to another colonial village full of history, Concordia, famous for its wooden furniture making, where you'll visit a 230-year-old church, visit an old furniture workshop, and a potter's home who produces roof tiles, jars, flower pots, and dishes typically of this region. Scenic drive of the Sierra Madre will take you to the village of Copala, once a thriving Spanish gold mining town founded in 1565, where you'll take a leisurely walk through the cobblestone streets, see colonial houses, the jail, and a spectacular church dating back to the early 18th century, and enjoy a delightful lunch of Mexican food at a local restaurant. Back at Mazatlan Ship Terminal, you will have time to browse and shop before taking the shuttle back to your ship. Guests should be able to board the bus without assistance. Walking is on both paved and rough terrain. $99 for adults, 69 for kids.
All right. Well, this is Stone Island Beach Getaway. This day of tranquility on the unspoiled Stone Island awaits you. Board the catamaran for a 25-minute cruise to Stone Island and pass by the Pacifico Brewery, the naval base, and the fishing and shrimp fleet along the harbor. Upon arrival, you will be transported via typical tractor pull cart that will take you on a bumpy ride to the soft waves and natural landscapes, which makes Stone Island an isolated and relaxing environment. This is a for nearly 3 hours. You're free to enjoy the unspoiled beach that stretch for over 12 miles. For included optional activities, there are when available, you can take a relaxing trek atop a carriage um, pulled by horse, a ride or ride a horse while admiring the abundant palm trees cultivated by I can't E- Hiardo farmers for just enjoy a swim in the clear Pacific Ocean. The island style lunch of fish, chicken, quesadillas served with refried beans, Mexican rice, salsa, and Mexican sauces will is served in a rustic thatched roofed restaurant. Beer, soft drinks, bottled water, and domestic drinks are included. $99, $69 for children.
Can't weigh more than 260.
Hmm? Oh,
Wait, Best of Mazatlan, 6 hours. Your tour begins with an interesting ride along Mazatlan's ocean front. Uh, for a view of the lighthouse and offshore island, continue into the heart of the old downtown. Short visit, imposing cathedral before a stop at the waterfront rocky promontory to view brave cliff divers. You'll have time to browse the shops and Mexican folklore show. Uh, Ship return. Welcome. Recommend. 139 adults, 89 children, 6 hours. Level one.
We love Mexican fare. Um, Celebrate the local, like a local at the Mexican fair. Held daily at the El Tenepa, a restaurant in a country-like setting. You will first visit the 19th century Mazatlan Cathedral for an understanding of how religion and religious traditions influence Mexican fairs. Um, Annual and the annual carnival that is held in the spring. We just hit the highlights. Um, Play traditional Mexican games at a restaurant that celebrates every day with a lively fair. Dine on hearty lunch of classic dishes usually served at Mexican fairs, and then visit the market and jewelry stores where locals buy merchandise in preparation for the fairs, and then see how religious tradition influenced fairs by visiting Mazatlan Cathedral. $159 for both children and adults. Oof.
And that is Mazatlan. So less options, but still a good variety. Um, you know, in Mazatlan, you think it's city or beach?
A little bit of both, apparently.
Uh, that Stone Island Beach Getaway, though, with the catamaran ride, an open bar, buffet lunch. I mean, obviously, I'm leaning Shrimp Fest, but
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the. Like I said, I kind of want to do that salsa because I mean, I'll need to learn. I mean, kind of wouldn't mind learning how to salsa, but the salsa I make salsa would be nice to learn some new techniques. You know what I'm saying?
it is important to call out, especially here. You're probably going to want to get some pesos because a lot of the taxis and local bars are cash only, and they're not taking U.S. dollars.
Oh yeah.
Um, next up, and our last stop on this cruise is Puerto Vallarta, where this is the longest stop, probably the most scenic. Um, you ready to dive on in?
Not really, but let's do it.
We got to push through, man. We're almost there.
Jesus Christ. This is a lot. Well, Colors of Puerto Vallarta, the art inside you. Draw inspiration by visiting two art galleries in Old Town and express your own creativity by painting a ceramic tile in a hand-on class at a mountain retreat. Just mainly, we'll hit the highlights of these. Browse two esteemed art galleries in Puerto Vallarta, atmospheric Old Town. See work from local Mexican artists and international painters and sculptors. Express your own creativity at a Mexican tile painting workshop at a mountain retreat, and keep your tile as a souvenir and reminder of Mexican artistic heritage. This is a 6 hour uh, excursion. Again, dress appropriate, weather appropriate, flat, comfortable shoes. Tour is not recommended for guests with mobility issues or back problems. Please note there are no lifts or ramps available. Guests must be able to navigate some steps. The downtown and shopping districts feature cobblestone paths and uneven steps. Additionally, the road leading up to La Dulce Vista may be dusty and bumpy. Participants must weigh no more than 225 pounds. What? Um, Maximum height allowed height is no more than 6'2". What the hell? Um, these weight and height restrictions are due to transportation requirements for the tour. What? Okay. Anyways, but that's $89 for adults, $49 for children. That's crazy. Anyway,
This is another all-inclusive beach resort escape. I'm not going to read the overview. I'm just going to go to the highlights. Enjoy the relaxing atmosphere of the waterfront Crystal Grand Puerto Vallarta Resort. Spend hours at the beach, swimming in the pools, kayaking, and doing most anything else. Savor a traditional Mexican buffet lunch and enjoy the open bar. Weather-appropriate clothing, comfortable flat shoes. $149 for adults, $109 for children.
cool. Discover Puerto Vallarta. This is 4 hours. Just discover Puerto Vallarta's charming downtown and Old Town district, which will, with the help of a friendly bilingual guide, your ride in an air-conditioned comfort to the center of the downtown, where you'll have a chance to stroll the length of the Malecon seawall to see our collection of sculptures by local and international artists. You'll visit the main square. You will take your guide will take you through the Lady of Our Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe and keep you entertained and informed along the way. Enjoy the stroll down the Coal River Island colorful garden pathway, reboard the coach brief ride to our refreshment, restroom, and shopping stop. Complimentary beverage are offered, as well as free tequila tastings. As soon as you as you shop or observe the local artists at work, afterwards you will make a short walk to the newest attraction, Mosaic Park, which has become one of the most impressive collections of urban art anywhere. The entire area shimmers and sparkles with Mexican themes covering everything from the columns to the benches. Spend about 40 minutes there before before returning to the ship. This is a $49 for adults, $39 for children. No athletic wear allowed in the church, so be prepared for that one. And this is a 4-hour tour here.
Dolphin encounter, 3 hours, similar to the other dolphin encounters, except this one you only get 15 minutes with them. So what are you doing for the other 2 hours and 45 minutes?
I don't
know. Got to be at least one. Got to be 4'8". Adults 129, children 99. 3 hours, level 1.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Dolphin observer. So this is if you just want to watch people play with dolphins, then it's only $50. Now, if you want to do a dolphin swim experience, and you'll get 30 minutes with them. Total program is about 60 minutes, which to me means there must be an hour of travel each way, but they're not saying that. This is $169 or $129 for children. And then you could be a dolphin trainer, James, 7 hours. Ooh. Discover the ultimate dolphin adventure by spending an exciting day, 6 hours working beside the trainers. Participants must be at least 12. A light lunch from the snack bar is included. $279 for children and adults. Here you go, James.
Oh, extreme zip line. Man, 6.5 hours. I'm down. Private canopy reserved is set high in the remote verdant wilderness of the Sierra Madre. Feel the adrenaline rush as you whoosh from platform to platform, 90 feet above the rainforest. A series of thrilling zip lines give the maximum opportunity to marvel at the beauty, lush settings as you effortlessly travel above huge tropical trees, wild orchids, and native birds and reptiles. Hanging bridges built in the treetops are reminiscent of Tarzan, and there is even a gorilla swing. Oh, interesting. For you to try. 2 incredible rappel descents to solid ground complete your breathtaking adventure. Uh, as safety is top priority, guides will have or have been extremely trained, and equipment is the best with not one but two safety ropes for your security. This is the most exciting way to explore the depths of the tropical rainforest for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. The amazing and thrilling ride offers the most active action activities packed into one fun-filled day of adventure. Zip lines, including Mexico's longest and fastest exhilarating off-road ride in a UTV unit, a fun and thrilling water slide, and much more. So this is again so participants must be at least 8 years old, weigh no more than 260, and be at least 4'1" uh, and in good physical condition. There is a 15-minute walk on uneven terrain with a slight incline on the return to camp. This tour is not for guests with walking disabilities, neck or back problems, pregnant women. Wear comfortable shoes and clothing. Bring insect repellent and sunscreen. Cameras may not be taken on the tour for safety reasons, but professional photographers will accompany the group. There will be some time for pictures and souvenirs. UTV drivers must be 18 years old and present valid driver's license. Drivers permits are not allowed. Bring a change of clothes. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding. This is $199 for adults, $129 for children. This is 6.5 hours, level 3.
Hiking Jorulo Point. Duration is 5 hours. Hike 5 kilometers through the beautiful Sierra Madre Mountains on scenic forest trails. Experience the thrill of standing on Jorulo Point, a glass platform with panoramic views. Connect with the region's subtropical flora and fauna along the trail. Enjoy free time at base camp with opportunities for photos, refreshments, and tequila tasting. Wear comfortable closed-toed shoes. Bring a hat, sunscreen, and water. The hike involves uphill sections of uneven terrain. Good physical condition is recommended. Participants must be at least 12. Tour involves extended walking, is not recommended for mobility or heart conditions. $169 for adults and children. 5 hours, level 3.
Hiking Villa and Barbecue Fiesta. This is 4.5. Board your open air vehicle and leave the city behind you as you head to the Sierra Madre Mountains, where your hiking tour awaits. This half-day excursion offers nature lovers and thrill seekers the opportunity to enjoy a day in the jungle. You will have you will hike for about 45 minutes along the trail, and guide will explain about the great diversity and local plants and tropical trees. The trail leads to the spectacular views for your selfie photos. Once you arrive at the Dulce, Dulce Villa Fiesta, villa situated at 984 feet above sea level. You may have time to play volleyball, soak in the sun while lying in the hammocks, sunbeds, or simply sit in the jacuzzi or swimming pool as you cool off cool off with unlimited drinks. Enjoy an open air patio barbecue lunch. End your fun and relaxing day with a drive on an open air vehicle through the lush mountains as you head back to your ship. Bring comfortable tennis shoes, sunscreen, hat, camera, bathing suit, towels, depending on the ship's departure. Sunset may or may not be possible to experience. Guests who go ashore do so, blah, blah. $89 for adults, $79 for children. Again, 4.5 hours, level 3. This is a lot of level 3s out here.
Horseback, kayak, and snorkel, 6.5 hours. Guess what you're going to be doing?
Horseback riding, kayaking, and snorkeling. Awesome.
Participants must be at least 10 years of age, weigh less than 250, and be able to swim. As this adventure takes place in a remote area only accessible by boat, participants must be in good physical condition. Adults 179, children 119. 6.5 hours, level 3.
The Julio Point Glass Platform by UTV. Price per 2 packs UTV. In 5 hours. Ride a UTV through the scenic Sierra Madre Mountains on private trails. Stop at Julio Point, an extraordinary glass platform with panoramic views. Enjoy the refreshing swim or photos. Stop at the I don't know how to say that, river, and then relax at base camp with free time for photos, dining, and tequila tasting. $3.99 for everybody. Participants must be at least 18 years old of age to drive with valid driver's license. Tour involves driving over uneven terrain, not recommended for guests with back or neck problems, heart conditions, mobility limitations. Guests under 18 must be accompanied by adult. Order of activities may vary depending on the weather and operational conditions. Price is per 2 passengers per UTV and not per person.
So next one is the same thing. It's just a 4-person vehicle. So it's $3.99 for 2 and $5.29 for 4. Next up is the La Dulce Vista River Canyon Retreat. It's a hotel boutique refuge hidden in the Sierra Madre just above the Bandereras Bay. Serene 30-acre property has something for everyone. Stroll through botanical gardens, lays by the semi-Olympic non-heated swimming pool, soak in a jacuzzi, or doze in a hammock. Bring your towel and swimsuit, wear comfortable shoes. The road may be bumpy. Sit back and relax. $89 for adults, $59 for children. 5 hours, level 1.
Las Caletas Hideaway. Cruise by catamaran to Las Caletas, a secluded tropical hideaway once owned by John Houston. I don't know who that is. Can you look that up for me? Relax on a golden sand beach in a hammock or at the spa overlooking the bay. Snorkel, kayak, or join eco guides for fun water and nature activities. Children enjoy a kids adventure park, while teens test their limits at the Teen Adventure Cove. Savor a delicious buffet lunch surrounded by spectacular scenery. Wear your swimsuit, comfortable clothes, and walking shoes. Bring sunscreen, hat, and a towel. Buffet lunch is included. Spa services and some activities are available at an additional cost. Excursion involves moderate walking, blah, blah. Basically, this zip line, there's a bunch of little things in here, but $199 for adults and $149 for children.
John Houston is the father of Angelica Houston, but he also was the director of the Maltese Falcon, the Treasure of the Sierra Madre, the African Queen, Chinatown, the Misfits, and so on and so on.
Interesting. Okay.
Marietas Islands Eco Adventure, 6 3/4 hour. The Marietta Islands have been classified as a national wildlife preserve due to the numerous species of birds, marine mammals, and fish that live here. This tour will let you experience the ecological sights and sounds of this natural environment. From the pier, an eco guide will escort you to the state-of-the-art catamaran, where you'll meet your crew and receive a brief orientation. Leaving the dock, begin the hour-and-a-half trip across Bandereras Bay to the Marietas Islands. En route, get acquainted with the area through interesting and historical commentary. Keep an eye out for wild dolphins and sea turtles, which thrive in these waters. During the winter months, December to March, humpback whales are also a common sight. If encountered, your boat will pause so that you can observe these incredible creatures. Participants must be at least 8 and in good health. Adults 139, children 79. 6 3/4 hours. Activity level 2.
Marina Vallarta and Pinata Art Experience. This is a a 5 hour. You will discover how the luxurious Marietta Villa has transformed Puerto Vallarta's coast. Explore the marina shops and see iconic seaside humpback whale sculpture. Participate in a hand-on pinata making workshop at a rural hacienda, and enjoy lunch at the hacienda and shop the traditional folk art. Um, Excursion is not recommended for guests with back problems, all that kind of good stuff. Please be advised that the downtown and shopping stops areas include cobblestone surfaces and steps, which are difficult to navigate. Participants must weigh no more than 198. What? Huh? Why? And have maximum height of 5'9". What? Who the? Huh?
Only little people are allowed to make pinatas.
Apparently. Oh, Mexican cooking class experience. Just 6 hours. Roll up your sleeves and participate in a hands-on cooking class at a mountain retreat. Learn to prepare traditional Mexican sauces, dips, and main dishes from scratch. Savor your freshly made concoctions for lunch, along with unlimited margaritas. Discover the finer points of tequila during a tasting, and stroll the uh, Malecon Boardwalk and visit the iconic church in Old Town Puerto Vallarta. Um, Again, this is weird. Participants must weigh no more than 225 with a maximum height of 5'9". Why? Somebody please explain that to me.
With you?
Apparently, $89, $49 for children.
You want to keep going since there's more food?
Yeah. So Mexican fiesta and lunch. Would you like to enjoy the day of authentic Mexican fun at Hacienda Don and Gracia? There's a real Mexican fiesta waiting for you with colors, displays, contests, and more. Upon arrival, the guide will tour of the hacienda and tequila factory and free tequila samples. During lunch, you'll be entertained with music, displays of dancing, dancing horses, and traditional Mexican folkloric ballet, and of course, typical Mexican food. After the party, you will have time for some contests, prizes, and fun. Yeah. Short pants are not permitted in the cathedral. Tequila samples are only given to guests 21 years of age and older. So this was not one of those 18 ones. And this is $89 for adults, $59 for $5 for children, $59 for children.
Off-road bicycle adventure, 4 hours. Explore the essence of Mexico at a pace set to match your riding ability on 21 gear, full suspension bikes. This beautiful yet dusty ride passes fruit plantations and rustic towns with an enormous diversity of vegetation. Your experienced guide will make sure that you are properly outfitted, point out the sights, and answer all questions. Participants must be at least 12, weigh no more than 220, and a minimum height 5 foot. 69 for adults, 59 for children.
And all the protection is provided.
This is the one I want to do. Pirate boat adventure, 7 hours. Enjoy some swashbuckling fun, snorkeling, beach time, and water sports. Join your friendly captain and his pirates aboard the pirate ship Margarante for a relaxing fun day of adventure. Begin your day with a delightful and a la carte breakfast menu and entertainment aboard our fabulous pirate show with exhibitions of swordsmanship and acrobatics, all in festive atmosphere. Watch the pirates walk the plank and jump into the ocean in front of your eyes. Then you'll stop at Mazatlán Beach. Here you can take a banana boat, ride kayak, snorkel, play volleyball, because that sounds like some pirate-ish.
So, yeah, 100%. We play volleyball all day, yar.
Kids will enjoy a treasure hunt along with buried pirate treasure chest.
Nice.
Board the pirate vessel for a delicious lunch and a fabulous pirate show with exhibitions of swordsmanship and aerobatics and again. Okay. Passengers with diet restrictions should be advised in advance to the Shore-Excursion disc. $2.19 for adults, $1.19 for chitlins.
Yeah. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Puerto Vallarta city sites. You're gonna see sights of the city. This is $59 for adults and $49 for children.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Sabal Playa exclusive beach club. It's a beach club. You're gonna get exclusive stuff. Enjoy access to the restaurant, water sports such as kayaks and paddleboards. Dress in weather appropriate. Wear a swimsuit. Tour includes a moderate amount of walking. Oh, this one's
pretty cheap.
Is this price right? $39 for adults, $29 for children. There must not be food or drinks involved, right?
Doesn't seem like it.
No, you got to pay separately. It looks like.
Okay, that's how they get you.
Yep.
Sea lion encounters. I don't know. That sounds dangerous. These lovable rascals are comical, mischievous, playful, and very friendly. So you can go, I guess, swimming with sea lions. Participants must be at least 5 years old and no less than 4 or 5. Do not wear jewelry, sunscreen, lotion, as it might be harmful to the animals. Wear your swimsuit under your clothes and bring a towel. Cameras are not allowed in the cameras are only allowed. In the observation. In the observation are and not in the dolphin area. Professional photos are available for purchase at the end of your tour. Tours not recommended. All that stuff. $139 for adults and $109 for children.
I'm confused about the dolphin area in a sea lion encounter, but whatever.
Yeah.
Tequila, tiles, and shopping. 6 hours. Go get you some tequila. Look at some tile. Do some shopping. All over the Zocala City Hall, Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Participants must be at least 18 years of age to consume alcohol. There are 20 steps at the tile factory. $79 for adults, $59 for children. 6 hours, level
1. Town, country, and tequila. All right, so probably going to be you get a little bit of old charm. Get the charm of both old and New Mexico, and then there most likely will be tequila involved.
Oh, you get to go to New Mexico? Is there meth involved?
No. And old and New Mexico, not New Mexico, but just there's old Mexico, and then there's like the new parts of Mexico, I guess. Anyways, not New Mexico, no meth. Short pants are not permitted in the cathedral. So again, if you're going on this, make sure tequila samples are given to guests 21 and older. That's weird. I don't know. Some places are 18, some places are 21. Depends. $69 for adults. And why bring your kids? Because they can't do anything.
Tropical forest pool retreat. Thoroughly relax at a tropical retreat hidden away in the foothills of the Sierra Madre Mountains. Lounge around the swimming pool, bask in the sun, and enjoy the serenity of the setting. Take a refreshing swim, hike the nature trail, and play volleyball if you wish. Dine on your own in the on-site restaurant whenever you please.
A lot of volleyball, apparently.
DJ will be standing by to take requests, and the restaurant will be open if you wish to dine. Nice. $69 for adults, $59 chidlins.
All right, Ultimate 4x4 RZR Expedition. This is 4.5 hours. Zip through the mountains and rainforest in a 4-person 4x4 ATV built for rugged terrain. Drive across the world's largest vehicular suspension bridge. Participate in tequila tasting class back at base camp. Price is per person. Participants must be at least 6 years old to participate, minimum of 19 years old, 19 to drive, and valid driver's license needed to drive as well. The tour requires moderate amount of activity and participation, or participants should be in good physical condition. It is not available for guests who utilize a wheelchair. Those guests with mobility concerns are cautious to evaluate the personal level of ability and stamina. Tour participants do so at their own risk and responsibility and will be required to sign a release form. RZR accommodates up to 4 guests. Guests traveling in smaller parties will share the vehicle and driving duties with others. Must wear closed-toed shoes. So it's 149 for everybody.
No, it's 149 per person.
Oh, per person. That's what I meant. Well, that's what I said for everybody. It's 149 for everybody, like kids and adults.
Okay. Just because it's not like the other
Yeah,
vehicles.
this is per person. Yes, this is per person, but it is 149 for both adults and kids.
Here you go, James. Vallarta Outdoor Adventure and Zip Line. Designed for maximum adventure, this excursion takes place in a pristine, unspoiled forest where scenic beauty and rich ecological habitats create a true tropical paradise. From base camp at 2,000 feet, take a short mule ride to the peaks of the tropical hills, where you'll start a series of fantastic zip lines that take you soaring 250 feet above the ground over the jungle foliage. Participants must be at least 8, weigh no more than 250. Walking up steps and hills for 15 minutes. Professional photographer, 189 adult, 149 children. VIP sailing, 6 hours. Sounds like some sailing like before with some VIP.
Yep.
You'll get some fruit, sweet rolls, coffee, and juice, and enjoy your day out on the water. Participants must be at least 10. Snorkel equipment and towels are provided. 169 for adults, 129 children, 6 hours, level 1.
Cool. What is it? Oh, what's that star with the U in it?
What?
At the bottom has food, person, and then the star with a U in it.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
U tour. I don't know.
Walking tour of Puerto Vallarta. Enjoy a leisurely guided walk through the old town of Puerto Vallarta. See architecture treasures such as the Church of Our Lady Guadalupe. Stroll along the lengthy Malecon that overlooks the sea. Spend free time browsing the shops along the streets. All those excuse me. Appropriate clothing must be worn in the cathedral. No shorts allowed. Again, so they do not like shorts. Well, it's $59 per person for adults, $49 for children.
All right, this is we're getting close. Whale watching safari, 3.5 hours. Go look for whales. Participants must be at least 10. We recommend you bring a hat, sunscreen, sunglasses, and a camera. Transport use for this tour is an inflatable Apex speedboat. Adults 135, children 119.
6 3/4 hours. The Yalapa and Mejahuetes. Board your catamaran and relax as you cruise south along the beautiful tropical coastline to Banderas Bay. Dolphins and humpback whales are often sighted during the winter months. You'll spend the morning in a tranquil cove at Mahar. I don't even know how to say that. It's only accessible by sea and offers ideal conditions for swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking. After enjoy lunch aboard your catamaran. You'll continue to the pristine paradise of Yalapa, an old fishing village. That is only accessible by boat. Here you can hike through the jungle to the waterfall, swim in coves, protected waters, or just relax at the expansive beach. On your return cruise, enjoy onboard fiesta with an open bar, dancing, music, and entertainment provided by the friendly crew. Participants must be a minimum of 8 years of age to snorkel and kayak. There is a 100-yard walk from pier to boat and a 500-yard optional hike to the waterfall. And Yalapas walking is on uneven sandy surfaces with some rocky paths. Snorkel and kayak equipment are provided. Wear your swimsuit, bring a towel, hat, sunscreen, and a light sweater or windbreaker. Guests will have to swim to get to. Oh, what? Guests will have to swim to get to the beach as the catamaran will be at anchor. Wow, interesting. Guests who go ashore do so with the understanding that they will be mixing with members of the general public. That is very interesting. 139 for adults, $69 for children. So you got to swim. That's fun.
So this is the longest stop, probably the most scenic from what I've heard. I don't even know. I'm like so fried from all of this. But it should still be a great port to check out. Tyra says that this is the one you don't want to do. So I don't know if there's any truth to that, but he says if you're going to get off, go ziplining or something like that. At least that's what he's told us before. Highly recommend book through NCL, if you can, so you can avoid any issues. If your thing runs late, you don't want the ship to leave without you. Use that Shore-Excursion credit as well.
At each port, right?
Yeah, $50 at each port.
Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, Ian Court is our group cruise consultant. iCourt at ncl.com, ICORT at ncl.com, or you can call him at 954-514-4143. Again, we're going March 20th to the 27th of 2027, not to be confused, 2027, 499 days out. Are you excited?
Yeah, man, I'm actually excited for this one. So,
based on the excursions, which port do you think you're most looking forward to?
Man, probably Mazatlán. Actually, no. Cabo sounds pretty. I don't know. I mean, like, there's things at each one that I'm kind of interested in. So, it just depends on. It depends on kind of what I want to do.
Just what you want to do?
Well, because some of the stuff, she can't swim apparently.
Got time to teach her.
That's true. I do. So, because actually, honestly,
at your place. So
well, yeah, and I mean it's shallow. So so that could work. But like, I think that one where you go to the two different beaches, I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like. Man, there's a couple of different things that I like, man. I like the zip lines, of course, but the pirate ship one looks pretty cool.
A lot of those zip line ones, you're gonna have to drop some pounds, man.
Yeah, that's what I realized. I'm gonna have to start dropping some lbs. So, but yeah, so I think I got time. I got time to lose some poundage. Wow, Sharks won. That's crazy. Sorry, I just saw the score. Saw 6-1, and I was like, "Yikes, that's crazy."
All right, you got anything else fun and or exciting coming up going on?
No.
All right, you want to call it?
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.